All right, let's do this. All right. Let me get the setup on my. It's been a minute since I've gone live. This is going to be fun. All right. Time to search some magic. I hit up my buddy to play. All right, let's do this. All right, let's do a little warm up game. All right, heart of the cards. Let's see. Whew. All right. What do we do? What do we do? Let's send green and just hope for the best here. Oh, this is gonna be tough. I don't have a good start considering they already have two creatures out. I have no white mana. Let's see how we. Oh yeah, I'm so wrecked. Part of the card says not playing out well for me right now. Let's see here. Oof. All right. Well, it's not a good start. Yeah, if I don't get anything here, oh, all right. Well, that might be exactly what we needed. Not like exactly, but might help our case. Maybe not. Let's see, 4, 6, 9. Oof. All right. Do we just take it? All right, let's see. Can we come back here? That's the question. Can we make a comeback? Maybe we can have a comeback. Let's see. Let's see. Can we stage a comeback? I'm doubtful. But we believe in the heart of the cards. Okay. Let's see. 6, 9. Huh. Gonna have to get rid of you. Sorry, Giada. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I had to tank that. Do we do that? Or let's see, exile token, non-land permanent. If I do that, nah, I gotta put up my boy here, and then we go doubling season. All right, we're gonna stage a comeback. Let's see. Maybe there's a chance. Let's see. 2, 8, 10, 13, 15. Yeah, I got this. Oh, no, I don't. All right, we're calling it. Yep, that did not. Yeah, that was a shitty game. Not gonna lie. Oh. All right. You don't love to see it. All right, still waiting. All right. We got this one. This one's a lock. Part of the cards. No mulligan. We go with the first. We go with the first. No mulligan. All right, whatever. We are gonna figure it out. All right, we really need some some blue and white mana. See, I need that. All right, we're really just struggling here. Oh, that is not what I needed. Artifact. Really getting dick down right now. That sucks. Are you kidding me, bro? Come on. No. What is with this? The heart of the cards have failed me yet again. Dude, come on. Do you really need that? All right. If I don't get a land on this next turn, it's just GG. I literally can't do anything. Come on, man. Let's just. It's like insult to injury when your opponent's turns are like, dude, fantastic. I mean, this is all I can do. Fuck. And that. Oh, man. All right, we still got this. Are you going to take this long to make your decision? Come on. Yeah, I'm over it. It's just not happening. You can't just like take forever on your turn. I don't know, man. Like, especially when it's like such a one-sided fight. I think it's just like, dude, come on. You can't have that many triggers to where your turn is that complicated. Like, there's just no way. And if you haven't like figured out like what your turn's gonna be when it's like such a clear advantage versus your opponent, I just feel like, I don't know. Like it's casual. Like just fucking throw things on the board, right? It's also why I'm not a very competitive player. I guess is I'm not thinking like, I don't know, taking 5 minutes per turn. See, I feel like a turn should just be like that. Boom, quick, simple. Nice. Mirror shield, good. I'll take that. All right, then, unless what we should do. Resolve that. Yeah. Now, run this back real quick. We'll call this green blue. Yeah, we'll do green blue. Great. Fantastic. Do you want to hit that, or do you want to hit this real quick? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We probably want to hit this real quick before you can put down the mirror shield. So we got 7. That's crazy. Wow. That is nutty. All right, so for sure, gotta throw him in, move him over. That's tough. Look at that. See what they do. Nice. Oh, that's GG. That's crazy. So 25. All right. Oh, damn. All right. That's it. Yep. Damn, I got wrecked. Man, I'm just getting shreked right now. Not trust the heart of the cards. This honestly is not that much better. But we are going to run it. All right, come on. Give me something good, please. Give me some forest. Give me a forest. All right. I actually love this card. Oh. So close yet so far. Birds of Paradise would be great if I could just get a forest. All right, I might quit out of this game in a sec because my buddy is messaging me. Hold on. All right, let's see. Can I turn this around? All right. What do we do here? All right. All we need resolve. All right, nice. So let's put him down. What should I do next? Put this biddy in. Yeah. What are you casting? Search for your library. Okay. Very nice. All right. So far, not so bad. All right. So what we can do, throw him in. Fook. Okay, well. If I put this guy over here. Wait. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I should have enough. Boom. Boom, bam, pow. Move him over. There we go. All right. Fook. Already. Yeah, there we go. All right. Might be in business. Unless, of course, he kills all creatures or destroys all creatures. Wait, what do we got here? Whenever you gain life, a random creature in your card in your hand perpetually gains +X with X is the amount of life you get. All right. Let's see how that plays. Come on, buddy. Today would be nice. Okay, all right. Throw an island in there. No. What we need is, dude. Okay. Yes. All right, there you go. All right, now let's hop into this game. Now we have a good omen. What do we get here? Exile this card from your group. Okay, whatever. All right, let's play, shall we? All right. Oh, man. I think I need to swap out Courage and Crisis. I'm never stoked about seeing that card. Oh, that is not much better. Whew. All right. What are we getting rid of? All right. Let's see. All right. What is he using this time? All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. So homeboy out here. All right. Let's see if we could ramp this up. And yeah, we are, of course. Throw out a what? All right. What I would intend to use if I can't get another couple lands is hopefully get this in play quickly and then throw out Indoctrination Attendant and then bring him back. Shoot. All right, well, there goes that plan. Okay. I actually don't mind that. I could use some land draw. Not the land that I wanted, but that is a-okay. We'll keep it. All right. Yeah, that is rough, buddy. Maybe we can try to... Dude, what is with this card draw? That is crazy. Man. All right. We're still in this. Still still in it. All right, come on, blue. Give me an island. Man, all right, well. It is what it is. All right, can I come back from this? Can I come back from this? No, I cannot. All right. Well, this was a tough showing, and I was doing so well earlier when we played. I was not getting effed this hard, though, not gonna lie. Dude, that's crazy. This is my buddy, too. This is tough. There's a little bit of extra, what is it? Pride that goes into it. Oh, that sucked. Dude, I keep getting shafted on my land draws. That sucks. All right. Heart of the cards. Cards are always right. Maybe this time it'll be better. Let's play it again. Let us run it back. Can I play with this hand? Maybe. At least I got a green this time. What's my favorite set to come out this year? I'll be honest, I started really playing this year. So I actually bought myself and my girlfriend's brother-in-law, the guy I'm playing right now. I bought us both the Final Fantasy set, and that one's been pretty fun to play with. I like the commander Yuna, I think it is, the one that like you can add an extra, you tap for an extra mana of any color, and then when a creature dies, you can put all of its +1/+1 counters on other creatures. That one's pretty sick. And then also Sin is crazy. So I've been having fun with that, but honestly, I play a lot with my Warhammer decks. Warhammer decks are really fun. What about you? All right. Let's see here. Warhammer deck is really fun. I like to play Tyranids. That's what really got me into playing with green. Forest one. I told myself I wasn't going to buy more decks, but I would be down to get the Avatar Last Airbender stuff. I did get the Spider-Man set boosters for my birthday. I didn't pull anything sick, but I did get a borderless. I forgot what the name of the card was, but it was like an enchantment. It was a comic book looking thing that was pretty tight. All right, maybe I'll regret this, but we'll see. Please don't let me get wrecked on mana. Not another game I just can't play. Please. Wow. 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 That's awesome. What a time to be alive. Ooh, you see that? What did you say? Final Fantasy set's probably your favorite so far, but the Avatar set, dude, I'm excited for the Avatar set. I mean, again, like I don't know if I want to dole out on that. I was kind of disappointed by Spider-Man. I'm not gonna lie. What was your favorite Final Fantasy deck? I tried to get it so I did get it for my girlfriend's brother-in-law, and myself, and I was like hunting different Costco's for a minute. And I remember it was crazy. There was tons of people trying to. No, wait, what's going on here? Okay, that's fine. There was like tons of resellers trying to get into it. Ooh. But yeah, finally got it. It was really cool. Spider-Man, I was hopeful, didn't get any sick things. Avatar set looks super dope, especially the Um, like Avatar and card, obviously. I think I'd seen some Instagram videos of a couple people make crafting decks around like Toph. Toph looks filthy also. So that's definitely a commander to watch out for. Let's see. Can I just throw him in? Why am I entering tapped? Oh, that's why. Yeah, man. There's some like sick definitely some sick sets coming out. But yeah, what was your favorite? What was it? The 3-color Azula looks really good. Let me actually look that. Actually, I haven't seen anything about Azula. Azula Magic, the Gathering. Wait, are people? It's not already? Oh, it's a pre-sale. People are already selling it on TCG Play. That's funny. Firebending 2. Whenever this creature attacks, add 2 red. Whenever you cast a spell while Fire Lord Azula is attacking, copy that. Yo, that's crazy. Also, the art's sick. Like Azula looks crazy in that. All right, let's get a little dinger here. Yeah, I think I'd seen some cool stuff around. I think Iroh people wanted to make into like um, a group hug deck, which I guess I could see. I forgot what his abilities were, but it made sense as like a. I think Iroh as a group hug is great. Let's see here. This is not what I thought it was. Wait. Oh, Iroh T Master is what I'm talking about. Yeah, Iroh T Master. Check it. Check that out. Let me know what you think. Could be sick. Please let me put Ouroboros in. Let me make up for my last awful game. See, this is the difference between me not getting my commander out or even just being able to feint my commander. Because even if I have all of my mana out, but I still don't my commander, it still at least allows me to feint. If I can't even like feint putting out my commander, the game is just so much more of an uphill battle. Iroh T Master looks like you could do some funny stuff with him. Yeah, so I agree. I've never built a group. I feel like the current meta is like Mrs. Bumbleflower is a really crazy group hug. Group hug commander. And I mean, I'd be interested in building a group hug deck. I'll be honest, I'm like pretty new to Magic. I've just like I think once I get in playing something, I kind of start to tiz out a bit. What is this? Black, blue. I could attack with that. I don't know if I want to. Who is that? But yeah, I mean, this is my main deck that I have on Arena, and then I usually play with Tyranid. I have a few other decks that actually this guy that I'm playing with has given me, because he wanted to like rope me into playing Magic. But I also, for my birthday, he got me a bunch of March of the Machine boost. Like we got a box of set boosters, and I pulled this Elder Dragon. I can't remember, but it's like one of the two-sided cards. Um, and it's the one where it's like if you pay 9 and green mana or life, it gains indestructible and trample. It's an 11/11, and it has for each, like, all the damage it deals to a player, it gets that many poisoners. So in theory, like, it's a one-shot kill, which is insane. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to play with that. Final Fantasy card is Terra, Herald of Hope. Let me look that up real quick. Full swing. Terra, Herald. Nice. Huh. I don't think I've seen this card, bro. At the beginning of combat on your turn, mill 2 cards. Terra gains flying under turn. Oh, wow. That is pretty solid. The pay 2, return target creature from your graveyard with power 3 or less. That's pretty solid. I don't play with black enough, I'm not going to lie. Or red. I don't play much with red except in my Tyranid deck. And even then, I'm not going to lie, a lot of it, because I use the Tyranid deck, I like it so much, I keep it as the precon. I haven't really changed anything in it. But I don't, like, each time I get some of the red cards, I'm not all that stoked. Primarily because it's got, like, some pretty heavy hitters, but a lot of the cards in it also end up doing damage to me. And it just, I don't know. I don't have anything that's, like, indestructible or whatever in that deck, and it can just get a little hazy. But once we, get a sufficient amount of mana going in that deck, it goes crazy. Have you played any of the what's it called, the 40k decks? What's your favorite color combo, though, by the way? Let's see. All right, we go island to plains to dune mover to a green or to a forest, and then we play birds of paradise, and then we're off the races. Go there, we go here. That's fine by me. I still get to play my forest. That's all I need. 'Tis all I need. Unless he, like, also nukes that, then that's an L for me. Watch him nuke this immediately. Whenever this creature is dealt damage. Yeah, all right. Bro, you can hit me for 3. Ain't no thing. All right. As long as you don't have something that can hit me for 4, if I can just get that mirror shield on, will be money. Red, black, white. There's a lot of value engines in those color combos. Yeah, I was actually just talking about that with my buddy. I feel like red is solid, like early stage of the game. I think I don't play it enough, but I feel like there are some really heavy hitters early on. But if you're able to like, say with in my case Atraxa, just get your mana up, I think it kind of fizzles out. But if you're able to do some damage early on in the game, I think it can really slow down most players' progress. Like I think the thing that I normally have trouble with is honestly with I guess blue's kind of in there. Blue's annoying for another reason, but red, white, black is pretty good for slowing down the game. Um, for your opponents. All right, what am I doing here? All right, now we're cooking with gas. I like white mostly for token gen. I have one card in this deck, Skreld Hive, which is super dope, especially if I can pair it up with either the Earth Crystal, not Earth Crystal. Wait, is it Earth Crystal? No, it's Doubling Season. And also, is it this one as well? Yeah, Mondrak Glory Dominus. I just put this in my deck today. Super solid for just getting a ton of those like 1 of 1 Phyrexian Mites out. Good at sacrifice stuff too. Yeah, dude. Okay, so that's actually the one area this deck in particular is lacking. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What do I want to do here? If one or more tokens to be created under your control, create that twice that many. +1/+1 counters. No. Yeah, let's just go with this boy. Yeah, so that's the one thing where I'm lacking my deck. I finally got it up to the fact, or to the point where I have indestructible cards that'll like Darksteel Hydra will generate a card called Darksteel Plate, which I can throw on Atraxa, give me an indestructible, and then I have 2 separate hexproof cards, as well as maybe you saw it earlier. I have Sigarda, Font of Hope, or something, whatever it is, that gives all my creatures hexproof. The thing I still lack in is the Realm of Sacrifice, especially with swamps. So the Skreld Hive definitely helps with that for sure. All right, what can we do here? So Darksteel Hydra is only alchemy. I think it's just because it's kind of jank. It produces these 2 cards here. Yeah, that's it. That's GG's. What's my least favorite color combo? Not a color combo. Mono blue. Second, if I had to choose like an actual color combo, blue white. Blue white sucks. I hate blue. I feel like mono blue is like people that play mono blue just want to play by themselves. They want to play a game like solitaire. They don't want to play Magic with friends. So I genuinely, I'm like, okay, like, yes, I like to be competitive with this game, but I like to keep my peace as well. So if I like a lot of the time, I just started playing, like, this is the first time I'm actually going live to play Magic. Usually I do a morning walk and I'll play Magic in the morning while I'm on my walk. and I like to keep my peace a bit. So if I get put into a game with someone that plays mono blue, I usually just back out because I just don't have the. I don't want to start my day off by being rage baited by someone. What about you? What's your least favorite? What's your least favorite and favorite? Oof, thank the Lord. Let's go. All right. Let's see. I know I just said I hate mono blue, which I do. What do you got here? Yeah, F that. F that noise. Honestly, there's a good chance he borks my commander right now. I did that too, haphazardly. I should have gone Dark Seal Hydra first. Yep, figured. Got way too excited to put him in. Many such cases. Oh well. Hmm. Very nice. And green blue, it can do anything. Green blue, yeah, I mean, let's see, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'll play that, sure. Yeah, I mean, green blue can be pretty gnarly. I honestly haven't seen or played against anyone, anyways, that I've felt like they were overwhelming me when they were playing green blue. There's a really popular commander. Damn, that's a bummer. Oh, here we go. Let's see, what should I add? Let's do double black. Then we probably want to add. Let's see, how much are you? Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, decisions. Let's see, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do this. Yeah, okay, so green blue. I haven't felt like many commanders that are very overwhelming with green blue, but I agree, just generally speaking. The ramps there, and then also if they can just get enough like counter spells out of the gate, it really slows down your opponent. So even if you're putting out like a few, elves at the beginning just to ramp, all of a sudden, like turn 4, you've got something that's like a 10/10 with trample, and your opponent's still just oh, daddy. Let's see. How do we want to play this? Let's see, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Is that going to kill me? No, it's not. Nice. Jonte, I think I know it was kind of. Wait, what is this? Can I block him? Can't be blocked. Oh. Sick. Justin asked, do you think Gave Guru of Spores is a replacement for your commander? I don't know. Wow, that indestructible really just came in so clutch. I'm just gonna submit one. Let's do that. Yeah, that's G's. All right, let me see. Let me actually. Sorry, let me. I just had to do this turn. Let me look into that now. Gave Guru of Spores. Gave Guru of Spores. Oh, my bad. That was unnecessary. All right. Yo, look at this artwork, dude. Justin. That's sick. Can you guys see it? That's tight. Let's see. What does it do? Fungus Shaman? Dude, okay, that's actually sick. I want this in real life. Enters the battlefield with 5+1/+1 counters on it. Remove a +1/+1 counter from a creature you control. Create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Sacrifice a creature. I mean, it seems sick. You're saying would I replace Heat Tulu vibes? I don't know if I'd replace. I have been wanting to like change out Atraxa because I feel like it's kind of cheap. Sometimes, well, it's not cheap, but like I'm kind of new to this game. I've been playing since roughly the beginning of the year, kind of casually. Ever since I got into Arena, I've been playing a ton more. But I don't know. I don't know. I've been looking for another deck to build. I might build around. I don't even know his name. This Elder. Was this Elder Dinosaur? It's sick as hell. I'm like, don't get me wrong. Like, what do you use him? Like, how do you play him? Or have you played him before? So I just pulled this from a March of March of the Machines booster box. I don't know if you can see that. And I was thinking about maybe building a deck around that. Perhaps. What about you, Justin? What color combo do you like playing? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, so oh shit, I just realized he's playing a totally different deck now. Well, that's no fun. What we'll do, because we can. Nice. Oh wait, do I not? Oh, right, because it's a sorcery. That's all right. Creatures with a when a creature dies, opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Oh, so you play a you mono black in the graveyard. This creature. Ah, all right. So this is a good call for sure. Let me see your hand, David. What are you enchanted? Oh, witness protection. Get out of my face. Get out of my face, bro. All right, we've been marked safe from the white, blue, black. Also, cards that increase +1/+1 tokens when, but oh, nice. Some proliferate. Good man. All right, let's see. Are you gonna play that witness protection on me? Oh, so you probably play like this kind of deck here with Quasar Augur of Agonies. You can pump your infect creatures with. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Let's see, how much battery do I have? Do I need... All right. Just do one. That could be a sick commander. I've also wanted to build a Hydra deck. I think Hydras could be cool. Obviously, dinosaurs is the like very old meta. Dinosaurs are sick. I understand why people build around them so much. Go on. What are you gonna hit me with? You've made me activate my trap card. That was rude. Action. Yeah, I could see that. I definitely think it would be fun, different commander. I definitely see the value in it. Like, obviously, Atrax is one that everybody knows, but there could definitely be an opportunity for something more interesting. Actually, look into that a little bit more. Gave. I also just like the artwork a lot of the card I showed. Like, this just smacks. Like, this just goes ridiculously hard. That is just insane art. What is your pay 7 life? Yeah, I'll pay that. Yeah, sorry to answer your question. Plans for my next commander deck. Well, so I mentioned the one elder dinosaur that I was looking into. Hold on, let me message my buddy I'm playing with. So maybe that elder dinosaur. I could be down to craft Boroid if I could again just do more hexproof, indestructible. So probably keep Darksteel Hydra. So maybe like a Serpentine deck because Ouroboros kind of looks like a serpent thing. Serpents could, dinosaurs could be cool. Maybe if I don't want to buy like the really expensive like physical copies, I could craft an arena version of the Avatar set when it comes out. Because I think, let me just see if he's down. See if he's down. It was like how much? Like $40 to get like 50 packs of the Avatar set when it comes out. So I don't know. That could be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm Coma Cosmos Serpent. Yeah, so I have that. I don't know if you saw that. I think I have that in this deck actually. Um Actually, I'm gonna double check. I'm talking about the same Coma because there's like several. Am I spelling this right? Oh no, I have Coma World Eater. Coma World Eater, I think, is the better version. Because it creates 4/3 blue serpent creature tokens. Um I think they cost the same amount. I wouldn't want to build around it because that's just like a hell expensive commander, but this card I actually love a lot. It just gets absolutely filthy, and I just have to protect it with all my life because yeah, this is filth. Plant worm. Yeah, I like playing with forests the most. Like very impartial to it. I think it's just fun, and I really like the memes around brawl, fist fight. Um, and I think that that's just a way to play for me personally. What about you? I mean, like, do you have any suggestions? I know you said Gave Guru of Spores if I didn't want to do like an Atraxa, but something similar vibes of Atraxa, which is like definitely a good note. Um, Something I'm gonna stay away from is probably not gonna do anything or Eldrazi just because I'm already doing the meme of using Atraxa, so I don't need more reasons for hate of my decks. Um, I finally Atraxa deck, and I would love to actually make a physical copy of it. So I think I'll do that as well. But yeah, if you have any recommendations, let me know. Um, what are the decks you're liking to play with lately? Like specific commanders you want to build around or have built around? Let's go. Let's go. Just having a bad time right now. Let's see. Yellow or on green. Atarka. What color is Gruul again? See, I'm still learning the shit. Oh wow, saved. Do we want to do this or do we want to do this? I'll run that. Oh, red green. So yeah, that's actually hella base, bro. So all right, we're back. That was tough. All right, let's try to fix this. All right. Sorry, Justin, if you're still with me. I had my computer die, which was a rookie move. What is happening, dude? All right. Red, green. Yeah. So, Justin, if you're still here, what I was saying was that's why I wanted to build with that elder dinosaur. Oh, that stuff was tight. All right. Let's see. Do I have to? I'd like temporarily switch over to my phone. Yeah, I might need a. Because that's also red green. I thought that would be like a sick commander to build around. What is it? Hold on. What is it? Let me move this. Oh, Dino. Is this it? No, that's not it. Well, that is it. It's this one. Itali Primal Conqueror. You flip it, you pay 9 in green, and then it flips to this Itali Primal Sickness, which is just absolutely disgusting. And so I was thinking, Primal Calamity? No, 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 no. I don't actually know what that is. This dude, it's also a Phyrexian. I just pulled this in a pack. It's so gross. It's so if you pay 9 and a forest or 1 life, it becomes 11/11 with trample and indestructible, and it has like any damage it does, the opponent gets a poison counter, and so technically it could be a 1-hit kill. And I have played against people that have used it as their commander, and I've found it incredibly difficult to figure out how to stop. Usually, my creatures just end up being cannon dirt. You can use your poison stuff. Yeah, exactly. It could be a really sick alternative to using Atraxa, but honestly, in my opinion, it's way more gross than Atraxa. Let's see if I press play, what happens. Yeah. Wow, yeah, it has indestructible, it has trample. It is super expensive, but that's the nice thing about like with all the green, you could throw in a couple like elves, just stuff to help with the ramp. And then yeah, as soon as you get that out there, it's really gross. Wow. First, I don't feel like I'm getting screwed on mana immediately. All right, what do we got? Sure. You can pay 18 life to transform him. I missed that, but that is gross. You pay 18 life to transform him? What? Where did you see that? Because that's... I'm seeing you can only transform him if you pay 9, but I don't know, Chief. Maybe you're seeing something I'm not. Oof. Do I put him out? Do I not put him out? Let's run the dice. What's the worst that could happen? He makes me pay for it again? Yeah, so I think I almost feel like it's like a rite of passage to build a dino deck. And what guy doesn't love some dinos? I also just, yep, I figured that was going to happen. All right. I figured dino deck would be fun. Plus, I don't really build with red, or honestly, aside from online, I've really just been using my precons. The first time I've really been motivated to build my own, to show you. So the guy that I'm playing with just got me all of these, which is all from a March of the Machines booster box. So I'm like very motivated to build something with that, and that's where I pulled the really sick. Let's see, can I find it? He's waiting for me to do my move, but I'll show you in a second. Let's see, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's play this. There. Now we got a creature out. All right, I'm going to try to show you the card because I actually got a physical copy of it, and I'm so stoked about it. Oh, and I got a City on Fire, which is sick. And one of my favorite cards from my current deck. I don't know if you'd see that. Renin Realmbreaker. Absolutely just Planeswalker. Oh, I keep City on Fire. First time ever having that card. Stoked to have it. Ah, shit. That's a bummer. How many cards do you have in the graveyard? 4? Cool. All right, I'm still trying to find you the card I was talking about. Oh, I also pulled an Omnath. Really cool borderless little situation going on here. Nice. I get to finally do it back to him after deleting so many of my cards. Great guy in person. Dude, where is my card I wanted to show you? I'm like tizzing out over this. Oh, fuck. Here we go. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah. Wow. Can't focus. There we go. So maybe I'll build around him. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I've never played with Omnath in a deck, but I've played against a lot of people that use him, and it can be filthy. Five in his graveyard. I need him to have 8. Nice Itali. Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. I could already craft that, so I might as well just... Ah, damn. I really wanted that card. No. All right. Ooh, so what do I get to pick? I get to pick... Choose up to 3. Choose up to 1 card of each type. We'll do a little bit of that. Maybe a little bit of that. Or do we want to do that? Yeah, we'll do that. That. And then do that. Cool. Yeah, Atraxa is busted. But I think it's like, I think it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's busted, but it's always like, especially if you're playing in a pod, it's always the one to go first, right? And I mean, like, even with my buddy, it's like, they're going to be the first to go. Like, people are not going to hold back against an Atraxa. So it's like, let's see. I agree that it's busted. And at the same time, hold on one second. I feel like it's still like reasonable to play with, especially if you're playing in like doing commander with like 2 other or more people. If that makes sense. Yeah, like you get me. Yeah, and I'll be honest, I was playing with my buddy earlier today because like just happened to be online. We're like, oh, like let's both not do any work. And yeah, I felt bad because especially once I get out like the what is it called? The ones that give you hexproof or the mirror shield, whatever the hell it is. There just really isn't anything you can do against it. And then especially once you have Darksteel Hydra, you get the indestructible on it. Really is GG. So I felt bad and I was like, okay, like I need to spend time making a deck, and I was getting time for it on this live to make a new deck. But it just got way too late. So I'll probably do that maybe tomorrow if I find some time. It's Friday, so who knows? That could be a good time to do it. Maybe I'll hop on and then I'll build that Itali deck. But yeah, I agree. Like if it's just like a 1v1 in Brawl, let's see if he wants to play one more before I hit the hay.
What was I saying? Yeah, like I get it. It's kind of busted when it's a 1v1. All right, one more game. Uno Mas. What? Where's my deck? Here we go. Yeah, I really do not like playing against mono blue or colorless. I think that for me is just like the like absolute like I'm not having a good time. I try to have some empathy as an empath that people don't like playing against Atraxa, but I feel like Atraxa at least like can be hit or miss. Somebody like Ugin, the Planeswalker, just feels so ridiculously unbalanced. Method to playing blue, as in like rage baiting the people you're playing with, I agree. Every time I've played with a mono blue in the past, I've always just been like, surely they don't have another counter spell. Like this is supposed to be a singleton play style. And every time I think that, I'm proven wrong. So I'm just like, yeah, you know what? You can keep your yeah, dude. Waiting with 2 blue to yeah, you feel me. It's just like, so do you even want me to play with you? Like what's your like what exactly do you want out of this game, you know? Oh, how do I play this? Do I want to Yeah, let's do that. See, I just added this Teferi Time Raveler to this deck like earlier today, and honestly, I'm hopeful that it's going to be a game changer. Obviously, especially against blue, because this, well, there goes that, I guess. Let's see here. Activate ability. What do I want it? Let's make it a green. I don't need to make it a green. I want to make it. Let's make it white. What can we play? Yeah, it's that's why I'm like I've tried to like I guess bro all the time with these. How many of these does he have? Like for real. I like trying to balance it out a little bit. By adding some creatures that have like what is it? This spell cannot be countered. Like the what was it? Coma, the serpent that I showed you earlier. You know, I have the opportunity to do something really funny. So I think I'm going to do that 2 blue mana thing, or that 2 mana thing that you were just talking about. What can I put out here? Let's see. Put out Dune Mover. That could be money. Just get a black up in her. Yeah, Teferi's a good counter to mono blues, but you saw what just happened. Was a little unfortunate. I didn't even get to use it. Dang, okay. Sure. Hucka. More blue in there. Maybe a green. Yeah, that's probably game. Justin, do you play online at all? What is this? All right, I'm probably gonna call it there. Justin, do you play online at all? Because you should add me. We should play sometime. I'll also probably hop on again soon because I enjoy doing this. Be nice to figure out crafting a new deck, and if you want to roast my new deck at all, we could play against each other, and you can let me know how much it needs work. You don't play online, just go back to the physical game. Dude, same. So the guy that I'm playing with right now is the one that got me into Magic, and since then it's kind of spread like a disease within my friend group. I've got a bachelor party coming up, and my buddy wants to do like a whole pod, and most of the people that are going to be at the bachelor party have never played. So I'm thinking of doing like a draft scenario, just getting a bunch of either a draft, bringing a bunch of my precons, and just having like several commander decks going, and then just kind of do like a bracket style tournament. No betting. Yeah, dude, commander is so chill and not sweaty. I like to think so. Hold on, let me text my buddy, see if he's what's it? Nice. I also just think like Commander is going to be the most chill to get. Like, this is going to be a group of like 25 dudes. Too much money for a bachelor party to do a draft. And I just don't. I think a good amount of them would get into Magic, but I don't think enough to make it worth spending that much on it. He's still going. Yeah, let me just ask my bedtime. Frick. Love the grind, a little sweaty. Yeah, so I'm in charge of getting that set up. So I'm thinking of bringing all of my precons, and then maybe making a couple, bringing those, and then since most people don't play, I'm not going to do like a betting pool. But we have like an ongoing joke from previous bachelor parties from this group, where we have like assigned gnome colored hats. Long story short, this like small gag from one of our other buddies' bachelor parties turned into like the entire theme of this like 5-day bender. So we're continuing it with this other buddy of ours. Thinking of like kind of dividing the tournament based on like your gnome faction. And then just doing like a silly prize if you win, and then like some really ridiculous prize or like, punishment for the loser. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man, is like I have a bunch of I have a bunch of precons. So I'm I'm just gonna bring the precons, and then my buddy who asked me to put it together, um, he said he'd reimburse for whatever. So I'm just gonna try to keep it inexpensive, so he doesn't really have to pay that much. Plus, like I just showed you, I have this fat box right here, so probably make like another 3 out of this, or maybe not. Maybe that's generous. Maybe I could probably get another 1.5 good decks out of it. Well, that was awful. And then yeah, I don't know. We can figure it out. I can't imagine it'll cost more than, like, if we're being really aggressive and want to make some cool decks, $200. But honestly, I don't want to make like OP decks necessarily. I think it would be way more fun, and I could make some like pretty powerful decks, but I think it might be more fun to try to make it like silly themed decks, because it's going to be a bunch of like dudes who don't normally play Magic, and I think they'd get way more of a kick if they were just like kind of silly. Maybe like we do like a rage bait deck. Are there like gnome themes? Can I make a gnome themed deck? Gnome theme deck. Gnome theme deck. Okay. Ooh. Jan Jansen, Chaos Crafter. We could go with that. That could be fun. Ooh, we could do a. Okay, there's a bard. Honestly, see, like, this is what I'm talking about. This could be kind of fun because it's gnome based. Sacrifice an artifact creature. I don't really know how to play with like our like. All right, last game. Let's make it count. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it could be really fun, even if like most people that don't play. The main point would be like it's pretty banterous, and then like can just make some silly stuff. Like, if we want something crazy, I've got my Tyranid deck, I've got this Space Marine deck, I've got a Knight deck, I've got one of the Fallout decks, I have the Final Fantasy deck, and then I have all of this box. All right, what do I have here? What do I want to craft? You have the Warhammer decks too? Nice. Yeah, I didn't know there were that many gnomes either. So like maybe this is how I learned to start making. I have seen some people build the guy I'm playing with right now, he has, what is it, Megatron? He has a Megatron deck where, well, it's not like, so there's Transformers cards, I guess. There was like a booster like set of Transformers, so there's no like pre-con, but he has Megatron as his commander, and then has it's his artifact deck, and it's gnarly. So I might just ask him how to build an artifact deck around gnomes, and he would probably be a good source for it. All right, how do I play this game again? Do you have the Chaos deck? I remember my girlfriend actually got me. So my first actual deck, aside from the ones that my buddy that I'm playing against got me, was the Space Marine deck my girlfriend got me for Christmas this last year. And I found so then I got hooked. I played the Space Marine deck. I loved it. Sometimes I feel like I get fucked by what is this? Ah, fuck you, David. God damn it. I meant, gosh darn it. That was. Oh no! Oh, oh boy, that sucks. All right, well. I've heard the Chaos deck is really. I remember when I got I got hooked after the Space Marine thing. Sorry, I tizzed out because of this card. I hate this with a passion. Um, I got hooked after the Space Marine deck, and then I got the Tyranid deck. Dude, get out of here! You got to be kidding me. That is such a radical disappointment. Oh, okay. So, anyways, what I was saying. So I bought it for retail price. Peak market value, I think, was up to like $150 just for the pre-con, which is bonkers. David, I hate you so much, man. This sucks. All right, well, he deserves this. I was destroying him the last few games, so if I ass kicked this round, it is what it is. Great. That was awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, Blood Moon is on Fun for Everyone. Great, man. I'm just gonna take my beating. Like, genuinely, this sucks so bad. I don't understand how this works because I just feel like it just makes it so you're unable to play the game. Like, this is the red version of. All right, yeah, great. Yeah, this is like the red version of like how blue just like playing by themselves. I don't know if a card like this exists for plains or forests, but like look, watch this. Red. Thanks, David. This was awesome. I'm so glad I got to play this game of Magic. Glad I didn't go to bed 20 minutes ago. Now he's just rubbing it in my face. All right. I'm going to call it there. All right, Justin. I'm glad you got to watch me get my ass. Come on by next time I play. Hopefully it'll be better. Nice. All right, bro. Well, it was good hanging out with you. Come on by next time I play. Maybe you can help me build this this new deck. But yeah, bro. Thanks for stopping in. It was good hanging out. Peace, brother.